Hey, checking in. As you can probably tell by my voice, I'm a little bit husky this morning because I've just been out. Last night was kind of a little birthday drinks gathering I did. Obviously had a fair few pints and feeling the effects today. And what I want to talk about is actually planning ahead and setting up routines that can deal with, you can call them vices, you can call just having a laugh and having fun, however you see it on the sliding spectrum and however you view it. Things like drinking, things like going out, things like doing whatever you do in order to cut loose and just have fun in that particular way. I think, one thing that you've always got to think about is, how do I actually do those things but do them in a sustainable way? Because they are really fun. I love going out and having a good time, having a few drinks, things like that. But also you've got to think, right, every time I do that, it could have knock-on effects. Like my next day, I'm not going to be fully up to speed. I'm going to be maybe feeling a little bit groggy because I haven't had as much sleep. I've obviously been drinking a few things, etc. And I just think it's really important to have routines around how you actually recover from those situations. So, for example, today, I've got up, feeling a little bit groggy. Immediately, I've had a pint of coffee. Just pour a little bit of coffee into the bottom of a cup, pint it, get it down you. I'm taking on huge, I've already sunk at least a pint of water. I'm going to do another in about 5 minutes. I'm just flushing the system out. As quickly as possible, getting back up to full speed. And then on the flip side of that, I'm just psychologically, I just don't let kind of a hangover get in the way of what I'm trying to do. In fact, I see it as a challenge. Even being able to work through it is like a test. And you power through that resistance in order to get stuff done. So I just wanted to talk through this because obviously any young person, you're going to have different things you like doing, and it might not be going out and having a good time. It could be, I don't know, climbing a mountain maybe. That's obviously going to take time out from what you can otherwise do to work towards your other goals, and it's just about balancing them out. I remember, who was it? Oscar Wilde maybe had a good quote about moderation. It went something like, everything in moderation is how you want to do it, including moderation. So you actually want to you want to moderate your moderation. You don't want to just be just sticking to the same old stuff the whole time, because life doesn't really get that exciting when you do that. Try and expand it up a bit, mix it up, and trust your ability to be agile when it comes to adjusting your routine and your day-to-day around some of the activities that maybe have knock-on effects, and play it like that. So I just wanted to, this is a pretty candid podcast, pretty crap one actually as well, because I'm not on the ball, so to speak. But it's really important because it is part of what I do, and I need to be honest about how I'm operating. And setting up routines around your vices, I call them, is really important, because then you can actually integrate them into your life pretty easily. And they don't have too much of a negative effect on everything else you're trying to do. So I'm going to have a cracking day today anyway. I'm ready to rock and roll now. Look at me. Started on a bit of a dreary tone, but now, I've got my gym towel in my hand. I'm just going to go and pick my bags up from the office and then swing by the gym. Probably do a little workout and a stretch, not much. And then, I'm going to absolutely crush this day. It's a Saturday as well, so basically my free time. So I'm going to absolutely nail it, use it. Obviously, you've got some exam coach stuff to do. And then just keep pressing on, onwards and upwards. Anyway, have a top one, and I am checking out.